This creek, running between a highway and a golf course, is an important habitat for young coho salmon, but it's drying up. It's not even 9 a.m. and the sun is already blazing, scorching the water and threatening the fish.
It's 18.9 degrees.
This biologist says that by afternoon, the water will be too hot for salmon to survive.
Yeah, it's pretty clear this one's not going to make it. My expectation is in the next couple of hours, the bird's going to take it.
Fort Creek runs through Cheam First Nation. It's here that members of the nation saw fish being trapped in water as early as July. They took matters into their own hands.
People volunteered and came and helped transport the salmonoid to other locations.
Mike Pearson was part of the team that saved 2,800 juvenile fish.
So the fact that almost a third of the fish that we caught were in about 3% of the habitat, crammed up against the barrier at the upstream end, tells me they were desperately trying to get out of here.
Heat and drought isn't the only factor threatening fish. The stream didn't always look like this.
You can see a flat, dry channel, completely unprotected from the sun, eroding banks. Previous to the work being done, this was a very well-shaded stream. The stream bed was about here. It was almost a meter higher.
Last August, the city of Chilliwack carried out some work on the stream, clearing vegetation along the banks.
It's devastating to see what has changed here, and knowing that the salmon are not surviving when they return back here.
The city explained they had to do this after the intense flooding in November 2021. They say they had to remove the sediment to restore fish access.
It is certainly not what you would call restoration. I mean, the only benefit that I can see in going that deep is to prevent flooding on the golf course.
Chief Victor says First Nations were not consulted in the work.
There needs to be proper consultation and consent with First Nations peoples. And we need to have a focus not just on how the water flows through, but what is the impact to the habitat? What is the impact to the salmon?
Even this crayfish has fled the water, trying to find a cool spot in the shade.
The stream was probably too hot for it. We're going to carefully take it back up to where we release the salmon, where it's cooler water and hopefully have a better chance of survival.
The cohos were moved here upstream in this shaded area where the water is much cooler.
12.7 degrees. So they've got great water quality and good habitat. They'll be happy here.
The Cheam Nation wants the creek to be restored. Otherwise, year after year, they will have to salvage fish again and again to ensure their survival. Camille Vernet, CBC News, Chilliwack.